This motherfucker actually said, well, what's the point in having a mini-play?
The following program, Barber News with Toad, features a highly opinionated, overly caffeinated, and deeply sarcastic amphibian discussing all things barber-related. Toad is not a licensed barber, doctor, historian, or even a reliable source of information. He's a toad. All opinions expressed in this show are Toad's alone, and should absolutely not be taken as fact, unless you enjoy being misinformed by a creature that spends most of his life sitting in a swamp. If you're unsure about anything he says, please comment, fact-check, or consult an actual human barber before making any drastic hair or life choices. Toad's advice has resulted in questionable haircuts, unnecessary life advice, and relationship facts. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. Now sit back, relax, and prepare for the most totally ridiculous barber news you've ever seen.
Barbers, what's going on? The amount of questions and messages is crazy, but don't stop. I'm going through everything, and today I'm going to cover as much as I can. I've got new release Go updates, mini play updates, and I'm going to answer a lot of the intelligent questions I was asked. Some of you asked me about 20 times. Will the Go charge on the Play Power Pods? Come on, please use your brains on that one. It's looking like we've officially claimed the pre-sale. When these new big drops come, I will have the very first few products available before the pre-sale. If you don't get one in that tiny window, it doesn't mean you're out. Be fast and grab them on the website when they drop right after. We've got more information to give out, so stay tuned and let's get into this.
Like a star crab, sounds beautiful. Cast, old frail bones, Andy Fade Bro got KO'd. Rob the original, cheated with teenies, and Phil's mods are 3D printed. Bossy O is a snake oil salesman. Vic Blends doesn't know he's Caucasian. Marty Blends is in a mental hospital cause the hoe with the fake ass fucked 6 guys on a if. Miracle Wrist has an ice cream parlor, lives in a shed with no running water, and Jay Majors is only 3 feet tall.
Okay, barbers, firstly let me answer this one because it stood out to me. It wasn't really a question, but more of a dumb statement from the comments. This motherfucker actually said, well, what's the point in having a mini-play? It's the same clipper but mini. And honestly, when I read that, it sent me into a world of brainlessness. Let me clear this up right now. Not only will the mini-play perform differently, it's going to feel completely different in your hand. Think about it like race cars. Their seats don't move. They're locked into one position. You're gripped in, locked down, and ready. That's exactly what this is. When you shrink the size, the balance, the grip, the control, it all changes. And trust me, I've actually held this mini play. And compared to the regular play, it's night and day. It's a whole different feeling. The way it cuts hair, the way it moves in your hand, the way you approach a fade, it's all going to hit different. When you change the size of the clipper, you're not just shrinking it, you're creating a whole new experience. It feels like a completely different clipper, and that's facts. I can see his point, sure, but I've got the proof in my hand, and I can give you mine, which is the real answer. So I want all of you barbers to drop your comments right now. Tell me your thoughts, give me your perspective, and let's have it out in the comments. This isn't just about opinion, this is about facts. Comment now, barbers.
Woo! TPOB Pro, go. So I know y'all always be messing with those Wall Seniors, those Andes Masters. You go put your blade on here, you feel me? Ooh! Right there. I'm not gonna lie, this lever's kind of hard, bruh.
I am really enjoying all the Go content you are all sending me. Please keep sending it my way. Barbers, let me break this one down properly, because I feel a lot of you aren't fully experienced when it comes to blades. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I see it in the comments constantly. Now, most of you already know this, but let me remind you. The Go clipper will take nearly every clipper blade out there, especially Andy's blades. I've already seen a bunch of you running Andy's blades on your Go, and that's fine. But what confuses me is how many of you are still asking, what's the difference between the new Architect blade and the Chunk blade? This is exactly why I feel the need to step in and explain. Because I don't want you barbers lost when it comes to your tools. So let me start with the Chunk. Think of a shovel. You've used one before, right? That's what the Chunk is like. It scoops hair, it collects, it clears bulk like it's nothing. But beyond that, the range is where it shines. The chunk blade has an extremely long range, especially when your lever is fully open. That means when you're deep into detail work, the blade is giving you more space, more precision, more control. It's a blade built for barbers who want that clean, stretched out precision. Now let's talk about the Architect blade. This one has had so many questions, and I get why. The best way I can describe it, it's fucking electric. The sound, the cut, the feel, it sizzles. It crisps through hair with this insane sharpness. It's ridiculously detailed for fading. On top of that, it's a super thin blade, which makes it way easier to remove harsh lines and blend seamlessly when you're fading. And this isn't just talk. The Architect blade teeth are handcrafted, so under a microscope you can literally see the insane fine detail in the design. That's why it gives such deep precision, and why it feels different from anything else you've used. Barbers, make no mistake about this. Right now, we are dealing with the highest form of blade quality possible. If I've missed anything, or if you've got more questions, drop them in the comments and I'll keep answering. This is serious. Don't underestimate the difference between these blades. I don't know how many that guy bought, but it looks like fucking loads and loads of Go clippers were purchased. Maybe he has a barber shop, maybe he's flipping them, maybe he's just stocking up for the next decade, who knows? But here's what I can tell you. Don't stress, don't panic, because the next Go drop is coming soon. Now here's where I've got to be straight with you. After this next one, there might not be another for a while. And I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, is it because they can't afford to make that many? Or is there some problem? Let me stop you there. Whatever theory you've cooked up is wrong. The real reason is simple. This is a brand new clipper. The stock process is still getting into full flow, and that means it takes time to produce the right numbers and make sure everything is done properly. That's just the reality. I don't know the exact timeline on how quickly the factory will turn out the next runs, but you have my word that I'll keep you updated every step of the way. You know me by now. I'm the messenger. I bring you the info raw and straight. Don't hate me for telling you the truth. But what I can promise is this. The next drop should have enough stock to keep everyone happy. So if you missed out this time, get locked in because your chance is coming. And I don't want to leave it on a downer, so let me give you some good news. Alright barbers, let's talk about this one because it's a big moment. Do any of you remember the Mini Tiffany and the Mini Game Boy, the two versions of the Mini Play I showed you? Well, guess what? It's official. They've both been approved to be made. That's not just talk, that's not speculation, that's the green light. So you can expect these clippers to be hitting the scene in just a few months. Now, of course, there's still a bit of work to be done. The casing needs to be tested, and a few other technical details have to be ironed out before they're fully ready to go. But that's just part of the process. The important thing is they're moving forward, and that means we're going to have not one, but two insane versions of the Mini Play to choose from. And let me say this straight. I told you barbers I've got your backs. I'm that guy who brings you the news first, raw and uncut. Don't ever doubt what I say on Barber News, because when I tell you something, it's facts. You're always going to hear it here before you hear it anywhere else. Now here's what I want from you. Drop a comment and tell me which one you prefer. Are you rocking with the Mini Tiffany or are you going for the Mini Game Boy? Your opinion matters. Barbers, you have just watched Barber News. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
Alright, Toten, everyone knows him as Toad. Started out a barber on a broke-ass road. Fuck Cherry in the backseat of the Civic, no condom.